Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his... Del Piero! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
DiMarco, spread out to the left. And Mateus. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And Del Piero! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Rijkaard. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Del Piero. Plays a sharp little ball here. Sané. And this is Del Piero. Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And now he has 2. And there's green grass ahead of him. Picked out, and a chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Owen. And he's let fly. There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that's another good win of the ball. Sané. And here's Owen. Great ball, and he's in here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona are... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back.
Del Piero! Oh, almost a sixth!
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
That has not gone well. Now it's Owen. Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's...
Owen! And he steered it beyond the post.
Owen clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And this is Owen. And this is Sané. Sané unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Carvajal. And it's Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it out wide. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Out to the left it goes. That's a little off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Over to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's shifting through the... And Del Piero! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And it's come back out to him. Del Piero. Let's Owen. Well, they could break here. Looking for options for movement. Carvajal is always looking to play quality balls. Azar. Now is this the final assault? Mateus. Now it's Del Piero. Olise. That has been cut short. Sané. Now there, Del Piero, shot a goal! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing. That's that, the end. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here A super contest in which they swept their opponent. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball being almost as important as what he did.
Big chance! Foden, defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it out wide. DiMarco. In towards the back stick. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foden! Superb from Foden! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first got terrific header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Camavinga. Good ball over the top. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Lowe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mateus, a player so deserved, is having a shot! Law finds himself offside. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. And it's Messi. And that is expertly dealt with.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foden. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space. Dink through. Look at this. And the shot! Lovely idea. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And the action is back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Rijkaard, passing is crisp and sharp. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ferran Torres. Looking to play him in. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the left it goes. Cross from Ferran Torres. And it's hoisted clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Saliba. Some resolute defending there. Camavinga. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now this could be a shot at goal! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Now, who's going to be first to this? And this is Messi. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was...
It's Bale! It's just beyond his reach. Ferran Torres. Now it's Camavinga. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Oh, that's disappointing. The ball has bounced loose now. Neither of these two want to come off set. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents... Oh, denied at the last.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter
There will
now.
be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Saliba calmly anticipates. Saliba spots it, and that is that. Barcelona really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Law claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Local police.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise
Japan
is fervent,
against
the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Mateus. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Forlan. He's found Forlan! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, a breakthrough already. Soboslai does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cruyff. Now, he's got space here. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. He's one-on-one! Tries a shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Gorgeous! Just gorgeous!
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That has not gone well. Now that's well seen too. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Davids. Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Del Piero is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Szoboszlai, and it's Del Piero. Del Piero is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chance here to counter. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Sneijder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Japan with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And this is Mohamed Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. Nouri. Oh, it's a searing run, he is a man on a mission. Law is onto it in a flash. And we hit half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the... And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The invitation was clear, and it... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They're back within reach! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Good take, and is he in? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a fine interception. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Law. And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Brilliant! A finish of true class! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
It's become a case of men against boys. Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero. Oh, that's clever. Now it's DiMarco. Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped...
Decent chance! He's got a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They're still trying to make... And there's the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Davids. He's found a way past. The final 5 minutes. And here's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Forlan clears it away. And the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Del Piero plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass is just off target.
Has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that's been drilled in. Mohamed Salah! And again! Oh, that's another chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Keeper always had the measure of that. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. There's a sharp little ball here. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats, the curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. The action has already started.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible.
Law! That is lovely from Law!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's intervened well there. Law. Del Piero receives it in a good position here. Del Piero going face to face with his great shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Ferran Torres. He's found a way past. Cross from Ferran Torres. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to play it through. Baresi spots it and intercepts. Nice looking ball. It's a promising position. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Del Piero. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Carvajal receives it in a wide position. Great vision. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ferran Torres. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, what a ball! And Del Piero! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? There's the shot! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker
That's
to pretty
the
much
first
everything
half,
so
then.
far.
A
The
rocky
only
start,
thing
to say the
you've got to
least.
wonder is,
But that
how
won't shake
taxing
our
is this for the
spirits, will
players?
it?
How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And we are back underway. David Villa. And here's Torres. Played into space out wide. Szoboszlai. Oh, good-looking ball. Goes for goal!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. It's a threatening ball. And this is Messi, and he takes a shot! They've scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? What chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's a good... Del Piero! And he's managed to get rid. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? Fernando Torres. Mateus, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Szoboszlai. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He won't be happy with that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot! It's a goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Law might just make this. Law, very much into the last knockings. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Mateus
4 added minutes.
takes
has
on
been
his marker.
indicated.
Now, who's going to be first to this? We are into overtime. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Azar gets it away. Over to the left. Now it's Del Piero. Swings it across. Cleared away. Shot, surely! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Del Piero
Unlucky, lads.
claiming the Man of the Match
Let's hope
award.
for better.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed because he always had that pace in his game.
Terrific header! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bergomi. Beckenbauer. River Plate are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Mateus. Now it's Villa. Cruyff quietly revving up.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cruyff driving on and making good progress. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Villa. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. That'll be a corner. River Plate with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, well played. And he's managed to get free. David Villa finds himself offside. Now it's Torres, played out wide.
River Plate truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Veron is always looking to break lines. 5 minutes till the break. No, that's been intercepted. Carvajal, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Great vision. He's being urged to shoot. And he can clear it away.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. River Plate needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Played in deep. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
River Plate clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And that is a little undercooked. Fernando Torres. He is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Yep, it's a corner. River Plate have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Costa Curta. Here's a chance!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior is offering a wry smile there.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, robust challenge. And he's there to belt it away. Fernando Torres. Bale. And this is Bale. Shoots!
Substitutions taking place.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kutchu. And he welcomes it in.
Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Knocks it into space. Messi. He has found the way through. This looks promising. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Aimed beyond the defence. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Brzezinski. Now it's Bale. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Bit too much weight on the pass. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
And just the goalkeeper to beat. Cleared without complication. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Iniesta, looking to play him in. Bale gets flagged offside. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero, and he shoots! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rummenigge, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Bale. Bale! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Del Piero. And this is Bale. Tchouameni. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Chance in football.
And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. Isco is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Shoots! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it.
Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Arsenal still this single goal behind. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Isco. He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's running, he's gone for goal! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Rummenigge usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And we have our very first corner. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what?
He's gone for goal! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And he's gone looking for safety. And he passes it long. And no, that was never going to make it. Gattuso, and here's Del Piero. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's with the keeper.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rosicki. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi carries the ball down the right. And he's there to make the challenge. Bale finds himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Hello attendees, this
What are
is
your
a
thoughts on
Lost
today's game then,
Children's
Jim?
announcement.
I've been in this position
With the
myself,
father
and
of
this
a
will be
boy
difficult
in
to
a
take.
blue
They did
hat
everything
kindly
right
make
but
his
score,
way to the
but at least I
information
suppose
centre.
they can reflect on a few positives from this one.
And all that
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from.
And he's decided to go for it. Oh no, this does not look good.
He's having a shot!
Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Neymar. And that's going right the way across. Szoboszlai. He's on it, can he get away? And he's straight offside. Odo. Kökçü. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Milan have their second corner now. Looks across and...
Here's the header! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a throw-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's whipped it across. Saka getting this one clear.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's had it! It's bounced back off the post.
Szoboszlai on a strong run down the right. Played into the box. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Vinicius Junior. Messi.
Oh, really well played.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Neymar, looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That has been knocked clear. And this is Neymar. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. He rises! There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Keeper has taken decisive. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And Messi! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Number 21.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Out towards the flank. Saka. He's come in hard. Milan get their 4th corner. He's there to hit it! And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus, and he's let fly! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Very nicely done. Messi! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! They've scored! Back to within 1. Interesting. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
54 minutes is number 8.
got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And it's Neymar. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Law. It's a searching pass. Chips it through. Oh, well played.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he lines up a cross. That's a decent clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! He should have put that one away.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Into the last 5 minutes. Knocks it into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Quality ball. He came in hard, very hard. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared without hesitation. And that will be the final act. Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
A quick reminder today that
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Germany have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't...
Goes for the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Now it's Van Basten. Now then, the ball's come loose. Neymar. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Neymar. Neymar's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Tries to play it through. He's found the way through. Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Basten. Van der Ven wins the duel this time. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's played it back. Threads one in. Mateus. And he's managed to get free. Bullish header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored!
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah,
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal.
Please be
they need
reminded
to keep
that
pushing,
drinking is only
keep
allowed in
imposing,
the areas shown
don't
on
leave
this
the door
map.
open
Thank you
for
very
the
much
opposition.
for your cooperation.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Substitution for Germany, number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Coming on the field is...
And we're off again.
Number 12,
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looks to the other side. Van de Ven. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckenbauer. Mateus. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He's gone for goal! Oh, good-looking ball. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Fernandes. So we've reached the hour mark. Beckenbauer gets it away. Van Basten. Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's been given away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get it through? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Beckenbauer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now, can they get him away? Van Basten. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
substitution for Germany, number 13, Bellingham.
Germany have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Neymar. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Van Basten. Fernandez. Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Messi, and Messi! It's hit the upright. Musiala. Now it's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Can he get onto this? Costa Curta. That's the end. Milan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being up.
Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a goal kick. Otto.
Such good technique.
He's found the way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. And it's Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He can get that clear. He was under real pressure there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free.
There will be 1 minute.
Goes for a shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi! He's got it. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Beckenbauer. He's picked his way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, facing up to his adversary, it's Neymar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Robertson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He has found the way through. Oh, it's come loose. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is out of play. Baresi, looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's worked it through. Rodri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Chooses to go crossfield. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Decent progress down the left. That's tidy.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, it's come loose.
Neymar just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And
Del
now,
Piero,
please
voted
turn
man of the
towards
match,
screen
and
for a
deservedly
special
so.
presentation featuring our guest performance
Your final
today.
thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.